Okay. Let's see. This should be live. I should see my stream pop up. Going to just check on this and we can get into practice. Right. Okay. In a minute. Anytime now. Yeah, there it is. Okay, everything looks fine. I can... Let's see. Okay, 1080p. That is really great. Sounds great too. So, now I'm going to get into a wet practice session because I already did a dry one. Well, lots of those, to be honest. I just want to test my setup, my dry setup, if it's any good in the rain. I know what to change on it, so I just want to see what I can change to make it better in the wet. And after that, I'm going to do a practice race. I don't think a whole one, but I'm going to try the mediums and see how long they can get me in a race. Now let's see. Okay, no entries. I want to load my Australia setup, this dry setup, and let's see. Yarn Opmeer did a 133.4. Oh, but the 33 one looks like it's not. It wasn't a hacker. So about 34. Alright, 35 rather. Because I have a wet setup. Or a dry setup. Okay. My brakes are still working. Thing is, oh my god, so much understeer. The main issue won't be braking. This game does not simulate wet conditions too well, so there is no wet racing line. But the track is very slippery. Okay, I'm going to check if I can hear my wheel. Oh god, that is loud. Okay, it was pretty loud, but not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, so let's try a lap without spinning this time. Braking points are about the same. They are a bit earlier, like 20 meters earlier, for most of the corners, mainly the big braking zones. Okay, maybe this lap was a bit too cautious. $37.5. Whoa. If it rains on the race, it will be hard. Let's hope it doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to have to get used to using third gear. I watched some gameplay from the top guys, and it seems like third gear is as low as you want to get, even in the dry. Okay. Decent lap so far. Ah, 2/10. Too late. Okay, 3/10 up. Nice. Okay, let's take this corner better this time. Just don't have to cut it like that. See? That's what I was afraid of. Okay, braking at the marker. Seems to be the right braking point for that corner. Let's try third gear through here. Okay, it worked. Or the previous lap was just really bad. That was closer to a dry line. Tried carrying in a bit too much speed. And the back of the car again. This is a really good setup in the dry though. Not too oversteering, not too understeering. The wet, it's both. It's understeer and oversteer at the same time. Okay. Locked up the front tires. But first not invalidated lap. That's an improvement. Wasn't a fast lap, so I can improve on it this time. Starting to see some frame drops. Make it harder to play. Okay, 2/10 up. Gained a lot of time out of the corner. Let's try not to cut the chicane. Okay, great. Overshot this corner a bit. Came off the brakes just the tiniest bit too early. But there's lots of time in this corner. Okay. I'm getting there.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 37.0.
And remember, this is a dry setup. I wanted to activate the RS there. Again, forgot I don't want to use second gear. Oh! Got on the curb there and it almost spun me out. Okay. I'm going to try one more fast lap. Then I'm going to change my setup a bit to suit the wet conditions a bit more. This was a bad first sector. So close to invalidating this lap. My god. This chicane gives me anxiety going through there. Okay, I overshot this corner last time. Oh my god. Logged up again. But still, pretty close. My fastest lap. Let's try and improve. I should only switch to a wet setup if I got everything out of this one. Okay, good first sector. On the throttle a bit too early. Lost lots of time because of that. Ah, locked up. That one lockup cost me 0.4 of a second. Lots of time in the last sector. Okay, good enough. Okay, gain time out of that. That was really good last time. Or my fastest lap, not last time. Almost lost it. Okay, 36.6. Let's see. Not so great. Would have liked a 35. Still 6 tenths away. No. Let's lower this. And go up on these. Down on brake pressure, just the tiniest bit. And I don't need that much tire pressure. Let's see. I should have lots more grip on the rear now. That might make my car understeering. Oh, overshoot this corner. Not so good for a first lap. But it felt better. Going through the first corner was this one. Felt more stable. Oh yes, it's more stable, but oh. It has understeer. Well, that's part of having a stable car, I guess. It's also looks like it's slower. I just have to get used to it and oh my god. I wanted to say that at least it's only understeer in the slow speed corners, but it's understeer everywhere, except of course there where it has oversteer. Oh, for fuck's sake. Tried avoiding the curbs, but couldn't quite. I was on the throttle just a tiniest bit too early. Okay. Good for it. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Again locked up. Thing is, it feels great. It's just a bit too slow. God, no. This track is hard already. The wedge just makes it like super hard. Feels like it's harder than Monaco. Okay, finally, improvement. I want to go under 36. That will be it for practice. it's not as easy as just saying it. Okay. Looking good so far. Ah. I spoke too soon. Looks like there's still time to gain that corner. What is it? Turn 1, 6 or 7? Okay. Well, this wasn't such a good lap. Okay, with an intent. Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, come on, that was like on 4th gear. I had just been 4th gear. Or are we on 5th? I should be short shifting. Not helping myself here. Okay. Ah, lost time there. Too aggressive on entry. Keep it tight. I should be gaining time, not losing it. Okay. How did I gain time? That looked like rubbish. It felt like rubbish. Okay. Return 10th again. Hitting that wall. Not happy about that. Okay. I'm getting consistent. Which is great. But it's still on low fuel. Overshot it completely. Ah, that's half a second. Just when I was getting consistent. This is a horrible lap. Thing is, that didn't even feel that bad. Okay. See that 2/10 that I gained? Right there. I should gain. Oh my god. Damn it. I should gain that 2/10 when I'm in green going into this last sector. Okay. What happened there? What have I done? Such a good lap so far. And I didn't even know. It didn't even feel bad.
Okay,
Oh my
the
God.
time last
Yes.
lap was a 1:36.1.
Oh my god, what happened to my data? I wasn't so far down. Okay. Let's go. Now, let's see where that puts me. Still far behind. But it's not as bad as it could be. Okay. Now, that is set. Let's see my sectors. Whoa, 3 10s. That was a bad. What happened in that middle sector? My god. What is whatever? You can see it was really consistent. It was 5 times. I mean, they're not as close as they could be, but you know, pretty proud overall. I've lost most of my time in, well, from the looks of it, Sector 3. Who would have thought? Okay then. Let's go and with water bottles around here with no damage. Strict. I want to see my qualifying pace. I don't want to race the AI. And I mean, could be dynamic. Like, let's see if it was worth anything to practice. Although, I should be practicing my dry pace. I should prioritize that. I want to try the medium hard, or like the strategy where I put the mediums first, because I did a soft to medium and it wasn't so good. I mean, it wasn't bad, but why would I do that? Don't do that. Restart. Let's see. Okay, race will be sunny. Pretty straightforward. Let's see. Those are great tire pressures. And what I wanted to do was this, and let's go to track. Should have disabled Park Famé, but whatever. Oh my god. Car turns so much. All of a sudden. Cheeky little flashback rider. Whoa. I can still gain back the time. Should be like a second faster than the AI, so. Come on. What was that? I shall restart. Sorry. Setup feels great, like never felt so great. What the fuck was that? What the actual fuck? I mean, come on. This This wasn't a corner cut in the wet conditions, though. I didn't know, mate. I'll have time to work on my dry lap. It's just like setting up the car for the wet, just in case. Wet is mostly I'm feeling, anyways. My god. This is like my worst fucking time lap ever. Come on, Hamilton can't beat me. Bloody hell. That's not great. Oh, what the fuck? It's at first for a moment. Like, oh my god,
and with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Hamilton, Bottas.
It was really bad. Oh my god, forgot to watch what the lap time was. Thing is, my race pace should be much better than my qualifying
with the race
place.
Minutes away.
Oh fucking I never know. Okay, let's see. Opa. Not what I wanted to do. And remove this. Okay. It suggests 12 laps on the mediums. Thing is, I've done a 14 lap stint on the softs, so I didn't know about that. 14 and 15. So the mediums can last about 15 seconds. Seconds? Laps. Is what I wanted to say. And oh no. 2 laps. 1.5. 2.5. This should be enough. Okay. Sorry. I won't bother you guys much longer.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Shouldn't use this much ERS. It only recharges around 9% a lap. Like now, 74 is where we started. Fuck. Shouldn't get warnings. Okay. The AI was surprisingly quick. For 80%. So, I started on 74%.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
More than I thought. Another warning. That's so great. But like significantly more. It's like 16%. God damn it. Hate this corner.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
Okay, what I want to be doing on this race is first of all, of course, testing my base. But also testing how much ERS I can deploy and how much fuel I use in a single lap.
Okay, clear.
So again.
Okay, some information on Perez. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
It's 2.24 laps of fuel. Let's see, on an optimal lap, how much fuel I use. But of course, enabling reach for the straights. That's the main reason I want to be trying it out.
Yellow flag. Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
I would be putting it into lean for this penultimate corner. But to test the worst case scenario.
We're leading our teammate by 3.3 seconds.
I'm not going to, in case I forget. So that was around 12.12 laps of fuel. That's pretty high. At that rate, I'm going to run out of fuel. But that's not really my fuel usage. I can always save fuel. Thank God it wasn't a warning. Like this time around it was under under 0.10 laps of fuel. So this amount of fuel I just put in should be quite enough. From the looks of it, the mediums are holding up. They still feel great. .26, still on high fuel. I would optimally want to be running just the tiniest bit faster than this, not the tiniest bit. I would like to run a 25, mid 25, like this fastest lap was. Okay, 7 laps into the stint.
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Wanted to say it's still improving because of that purple first sector, but then I made a mistake and it cost me a warning and time, by the way. I'm happy with the ERS usage. Seems like I'm on an optimal strategy. Still improving. Not by much, but it's lap 8 and so yeah, the mediums are still holding up pretty well. That's another warning. That's not great. I need to work on my consistency. Okay, lap times are still consistent. That's really great. ERSs I'm maintaining about 70%.
Gap to teammate behind is 10.5 seconds.
Okay. That corner starts to get a bit tricky. Oh, outbroke myself. Not great, not great. Again.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hards.
Okay, tires are just the tiniest, going off
Lewis is
just
in the pits.
tiniest bit. Okay, lap time still great. Again, purple sector.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
Okay, I've been using a bit too much fuel. To maintain the pace. But my ERS usage is still great. Lap times are going off a bit. But it's partially my fault too, not the tires. Another green sector.
Tire condition is still looking good.
Yes. Just what I said, Jeff. Just what I said. Thank you for the information, by the way. Oh god. It's not good.
We want to pit this lap, so push now.
I don't know if I will be pitting. I missed my last lap, I don't know what it was. I'm going to ask Jeff. I think that's my first red sector in a long time. This part I should not put it in the ridge, and then I'm going to make it just fine on fuel.
last lap was a 1 minute 26.1.
It's not bad. Still great. The softs can last about, I would say, oh, that is a bad lap time. Like 10 laps or so. With good pace. God. Turn in too late. I can use overtake, like I could use it a whole lot more. It actually regenerates quite a lot. Last few laps were good on fuel too. Pace isn't dropping off, that's great. And I get the DRS, that's also great. Please get out of my way, thank you very much. Please, let me go. Nicely. Like, don't park it on the apex. Thank you very much. Okay, my increased speed could be because I've been using a bit more ERS. Not this lap though. Still only 3/10 behind. Okay, tire is starting to go off just now. When it comes to feeling. Like the rears, I think. split time, I don't know. How am I doing? Okay,
we're leading our teammate by 48.3 seconds.
Not too great, but
we're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
doesn't feel like 60%. Thank you very much.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
Okay, I want to make it to lap 20. But the lap times are going to start to fall off. Okay, 63. It's about like, what was it? 5% left. $18 laps and 63%. Someone did the math. I don't know, but the tires feel great. Locking up does not have the coast. Okay, 2 more laps. I'm going to use a bit more overtaking, because now tires are starting to fall off. And I have to maintain pace. This is still flat though. Incredible. Medium tires are great. They feel great. I didn't know about the hards. I need to try those later. The mediums have good pace. Okay. I have plenty of fuel now. I can use it more aggressively. Ah, I wouldn't get the ERS, will I? About 70%, not too great, not gonna lie. But the previous lap time was still pretty good. So I didn't know what to think. Okay, new softs. And
pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I can use all my overtake. Why am I not using it then?
Be careful. The tires have deteriorated significantly at this point.
They don't feel bad, to be honest. Like, honestly. My setup must be amazing, like. Oh, made it! 71%.
Release, release. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Oh no. Okay. Plenty of fuel. I should be fast on these, like what is he doing? What is Russell doing? Come on, lad. I mean, come on. I have to rewind this one. What is the AI doing? You're slow as fuck. Why is he racing me? Like, what the fuck? He isn't even getting the blue flag. Yeah, this is some kind of glitch. Now he's getting the blue flag. What the fuck? Dude. Okay, no damage. I mean, imagine this happening in online. Thankfully, we have ghosting. As you know. My god, this feels great. I was saying the softs are good, but or the mediums, but now that I know how this feels like, those were bad, dude. Come on. Get into the 22s. I know I can do it. It's 8 tenths. Only in the first sector. Come on. Well, I won't get DRS. But that's another 8 tenths. DRS would be nice, though.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Car will only get lighter.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well. The gap between you and the car behind is increasing by a significant amount each lap. Good job.
Come on. Again. What is the AA doing? 8/10. Just like that. Price is dropping off. Okay, I just realized it was because the Alfa Romeo holding me off. It's fine. I mean, pace is fine. Holding me off isn't fine. That's it. I could be going in the 23s.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, thank you, Jeff. How many laps are there? Oh, 4.5. Wow, we will easily make it. Who would have thought? Well, me. I made the strategy. Really happy with my race pace, but I do have to work on my qualifying. But then again, this isn't a viable strategy. I either have to like blazing fast.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
What I do know is that I can make it 9 laps on the softs and then switch to the mediums. Oh no, no, no. God damn it. Didn't have a single spin until this point. Less talking, more concentrating. I'm going to save my ERS from here till the last lap, so I can go for another fast lap, hopefully.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Let's see, engine temp is like not an issue compared to last year's game. Okay, just decide. Okay, so. Oh my god, oh, I'm gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, at least he gave me DRS.
This is your final lap of the race.
Looks like it will be the McLaren. It will be the bigger issue. Okay. Years have been better. Within 2 tenths. Fastest lap is still in arm's reach. Let's see. Tires are on 40%. Could have pitted like a lap earlier. Will it be enough? It wasn't.
Fantastic drive. Just fantastic. You deserved that race win.
Okay, I want to see my total time. Okay, fantastic. Giovinazzi, yes, of course. Giovinazzi. Who else could it be? What was the total time of the race? Last time I did a practice, it was a 42-minute race, I think.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations.
Fantastic.
A real team victory today. Everybody played their part.
Bottas, Boss 3.0.
Some amazing talents out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now?
Okay,
anyway,
like
I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed and a good job in traffic as well.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
But I did get a 3 second. So it's like only 3 seconds faster. Pretty disappointing. But I'm still happy. Like, this seems like it would be a great race time, I think. I want to look up some other races to compare it to quickly. Like TR Limitless. JD, he did a social race around here. He also did a league race, but it had DRS, so it doesn't really count. Let's see, where is it? China, Spain, Silverstone, Hungary. First taste of league race, there it is. Hope he shows the end screen. Can I oh, there is the stream. This will 100% show it. Let's see. He has a fastest lap of 24.1, but he wasn't doing this strategy at all. It's really only possible on my strategy to do this fast of a lap, I think. Okay, there we go. Let's see then my race director. He was in the 24s the whole time. 25, 24. Where was I? I was in the 26s and then 25s. I mean, could be worse. Let's see. 43 minutes and 29 seconds for the total time. Okay, they must have had DRS or something like that. Or not DRS. A safety car. I'm sorry. It's getting late. Yeah, I think. Must have. I won't find this one. Oh no, I remember, he got disconnected. Let's see, rather the qualifying pace. I think that's my main weakness. Can't quite compare these times to his. What I do know is this mediums can last 20 laps, so I can go until lap 9 and then pit, right? Or lap 10. I should pit on lap 10 on the softs. That should be a great strategy. Or, of course, if I can make it on the mediums, to into a great position. Okay, let's see. 103 minutes for the stream. Okay, so water about us. This one qualifying short. Okay. Strict. Should be fine. I won't do the race, I just want to test my qualifying pace. I know that I should be doing 19, low 19 or high 18. That's what the Xbox guys did, but that stopped here, so I should do around a low 20, which is my PB on time trial, so it won't be easy, but there's still time to improve. This looks great. What I want to test is what can I do on the mediums. Alright. I should, if I can do a 21.5. On the mediums, I would be very happy with that one. Let's go. My god. This is why offline is great. Terrific. Let's pretend I did not do that first corner. Overshot that corner. This one too. I don't know why I didn't get corner cut. Now this one felt good. Oh, 22.
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done.
I mean, it had some... I made some mistakes, but not as drastic as like half a second. Offline is great. So much time gain. I gain time in real life just by like doing the flying laps and stuff. The outlap isn't that big of a deal.
There's only
It's
one
more
lap
like
of fuel
how
remaining.
You have to be aware of others. So that's why I have the big map, so I can see if someone's coming. But this is a relatively long track. So I should not bump it that long. Two tenths already. It's 1.5 seconds. Not good.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
Still, I have to be faster. Not good enough. Like.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:20.6.
Not a low 20. Although. But why can't I choose my tires? Hello. Okay, they are already fitted. I just wanted to show the delta difference. Game usually tells you it's 1 second quicker on the softer compound. So I should be able to do a 21.5, which matches the 95.
Okay,
yeah.
the circuit is clear at the moment. We're good to go.
That's good. Not good for anything. Not good. Let's go out for another lap. Let's see if I can improve any further. I really want to, but I feel like I'm pretty close to my PB. If I practice a bit more, I will be able to do the lap I wanted, in my opinion. But we'll see. Nice exit. I like that. Okay. How wasn't that a corner cut? I don't know. Overshot.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Not great.
Fantastic.
Ah, I won't make it out, will I? I just wanted to show. 8 tenths. Should be able to do full lap on the mediums. on a good day. It's getting late though.
We're second in the speed trap, 323.8 kilometers per hour.
Thing is, I'm mainly faster than the AI in the first and the second sector. 3/10 in the last sector isn't too much. I have to work on that. Although this was a bad last sector. Okay. Let's finish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is over.
With
Not
qualifying
too
finished,
happy.
it's
Not too happy. Like genuinely. But I will sweat time trial, so I'll be more consistent next time. Next time, I think next time we have a league race. And I'm going to still, okay, I think a sprint race, it's okay by me. It's fine. Bit of practice never hurts. You managed to stay pretty close. I'm surprised. Genuinely.
Great first lap. Keep it up.
Maybe he's using lots of VRs. I don't know. How wasn't that a corner cut? Good to know. These things exist. This is more of a practice for the qualifying than it is for the race. Cars are so light. Okay, that's one.
DRS is now enabled.
Only 2 seconds. This is like really surprising. Thought I am faster than them. Oh my god. Car fares so stable. This setup is like so freaking good. And it's not just the flying laps, it feels good. The race too, like, I didn't know what to say. I created this setup. I'm very proud of myself now.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Gap to teammate behind is 2.5 seconds.
Like, it's just pointy enough. Really, really great experience. Okay, I've been using a bit too much ERS. It's fine, it recharges fast. Yeah, I just about matched my pace in this lap.
This is your
Scary.
final lap of the race.
I don't have enough ERS, do I? Again, I'm not pulling. Again. Okay. That last
Absolutely
lap was
fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
great.
A great race then, and a fantastic victory here at Albert Park.
Okay. Whatever. What was my fastest lap?
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. After an incredible day of racing, who was your
22.8.
driver of the day,
Nice.
Ant?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Hamilton was like really close. If I didn't improve, he had the fastest lap. Race director. 23.3, 23.4, 23.8. And he was doing... Yeah. I was faster, except lap 4. But he too reserved energy for that last lap. 33.0, 33.2, 22.3, 22.3. He matched my middle sector. was just a bit slower. 27.3, 27.5. Okay, 27.5 was my fastest lap. So I was literally only faster in the last sector. But that is not 4/10. I think that's, yeah, just about. How would that work? The numbers don't add up. It's whatever. Might be that it's just late and I can't think any more. It's been great though. I learned a lot. And I've gotten better. And that was the goal. That's the goal of practice. That's a great thing about the simulator. You can practice like literally so much. Practice does make a difference. You can have talent, but you have to practice to be good. Yeah. I don't have the talent side, but I love doing this. And it feels freaking amazing. This game feels so good. So yeah, I don't really like Australia. I mean the track, of course. Like Australia, I don't know. It says very easy. I don't think so. There are like lots of difficult curves. Like turn 1, for example. You want to push it as hard as you can. You want to like, yeah, the exit curve, the green one, where you exit before actually making the second part of the corner. I don't know. The second corner, I think. For that, it's hard. Like it can spin you out. Then second and third corner, I don't know. Pretty hard braking zone, but not too difficult. The next corner isn't too difficult, and then the other. I mean the corner before, like turn 3 or 4. I don't know. You have to nail it. Like it's a low speed corner, but you can run wide with a bad setup. Because with my setup, it was easy. Then the next corner, which is like flat out, but if you turn it late, then you end up in some wrong places. Again, that is some easy corners. Then another like turn 1 style corner, like the right-left combination before the flat out section. That is hard. That can be hard. You have to nail it. That too. You don't want to be too slow or too fast. And it's like it's more difficult to tell how much speed you can carry into that corner than like other corners. And there again, the exit corner curb it can spit you out. Then the first chicane, well, you can invalidate your lap there, and on the second part you can easily throw your car off, but that isn't the hardest part of the track. Last corner. No, that isn't like hard to get it right, but it isn't a hard corner. So yeah, I like Bahrain more. I feel like I'm better around there. Actually, I really like Vietnam too. Mainly the last sector. Last sector feels amazing. Like, yeah, the long corners with the roundabouts. I don't really like those, especially not the first one. I didn't even know which one I hate the most. Then China. I don't know what to think of that. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. The Netherlands, Zandvoort. I mean, it's a fast-flowing circuit. Never really raced anyone like side by side, or anyone on my level. That came out wrong. Like, so I've been there in online races, like in unranked lobbies. Not a great experience, and it never gets voted in ranked. So yeah, but I do like it. Has some hard parts, like the downhill corner. You have to get used to that. Down here, right corner, and then the other right corner that comes right after that. Those are the hardest parts of the track, I think. But those are 3 right corners, and yeah, they are hard to get used to, unlike the other parts of the track. Spain, I don't really like Spain. Like the fast chicane in the second sector, I don't like it, and I don't like the third sector. It's really slow. Monaco, well, I liked it on last year's game, but this year I just can't find the right setup. I just can't. Azerbaijan, I don't really like this circuit. Let's just leave it at that. I'm slow and I don't like it. Canada, I'm slower in here too, and it has the same type of corner, like the right-left corner at the end of the second sector. I don't like that one. Other parts of the track is pretty great. I mean, the beginning of the second sector isn't that great too, so I don't know. I didn't like the second sector, like the other parts though. I mean, France, it isn't a bad track to drive around. Like, it really isn't. Haven't been driving much, but it isn't that bad. I absolutely love Spielberg. I'm pretty slow, like surprisingly slow, in my opinion. But I do like it. Silverstone. Well, I just got used to this track on this year's game, and it feels fantastic with these cars. Like, the high-speed corners are just amazing. I love this track now. Hungary, what can I say? I can only love it. And like, really, I don't have anything against it, other than it not really supporting overtaking, but it was built in all the times. And it even had the end of the second sector, the beginning of the third sector, that looked somewhat different in the 80s, or I think in the beginning of the 90s too. So yeah, it was different. I like it. I don't have a part of this track that I don't like. Maybe the chicane, but who likes chicanes, right? Spa. Lots of people love this track. I too like it, but it's just not my favorite. With Codemasters, I think those curves that just stick out of the ground do not seem realistic to me. Other than that, it's pretty good track. Italy. Well, I'm so slow around here too. I don't know why. Just like with Austria. It seems like an easy track, but we're usually far more behind than I think I will be. Singapore. I tried this track today and it's freaking hard. I was like 3.5 seconds off Opmir's trial time, which is like mad. I'm usually like 2 seconds at max behind. 3.5 is like huge. It's a long track and a technical track, so there's that, but still, it's like, what the fuck, that guy is so good. Russia. Same as France. I didn't know. Doesn't feel bad to drive. Haven't driven it on this game yet, but last year it was pretty good, I think. And it isn't so bad for overtaking in the game, because there's no dirty air. Well, this year there is. We'll see how it will look. Japan. Lots of people like this track, and I should, because of the fast flowing corners like Silverstone, but I don't know, I just can't. Maybe because I'm slow around it, or maybe I'm slow around it because I don't like driving around it. I don't know. It has lots of technical sections, like the first corner. I kind of know where to brake, but I mess it up like 50% of the time. And then it's not like Silverstone's or Vietnam's fast corners, like I know what to do. Those are basically flat. These corners, they have more technique in them. I can't quite judge how much speed I can carry through. Those are the Dagners, right? Dagner 1 and 2. I like those. The hairpin, that isn't this. But spoon is like really hard. And I can't take the chicane. I'm really bad around the chicane. I like the US, this track, with the weird wide entries at the end of the pit straight and the beginning of the long straight. Like, mad. I just noticed it looks like a trophy. What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Mexico. Well, I don't know. I'm, again, not really fast. Like Japan. I don't really have anything against it, other than I don't like driving around in this track. And that's why I don't usually go there, so I'm slow. Brazil, I really like Brazil. One of my favorite tracks. Really good track. Absolutely love it. Next, Abu Dhabi. Haven't driven it on this game yet. I don't think so. But I don't know. It's again like with some other tracks, like Spain or Canada. I didn't love it, but I don't hate it too. Yeah, I don't know why I just did that, but I gave my opinion on the whole calendar. And yeah, that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Not many live viewers, but someone could watch this back. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.